So let's talk about the biggest problem owning a sawmill or I guess any woodworking business is all the extra stuff that you can't utilize. So this is all sawdust here from the mill. It comes off. This is a mix of white pine, red oak, white cedar, all sorts of stuff. For me, it's pretty much junk other than I can use it for cattle bedding and I can for compost. I like to mix it in with the manure from the barnyard, from the cattle, and then compost it for 2 years. Mix it up a couple times throughout those 2 years, and then spread it on the field to get it back to the ecosystem. But this stuff, the bark, that's probably the single most problem with the sawmill that there's not really a good solution for it. So you can try to compost it. It won't break down over probably 6-7 years. It just keeps building up. There's more and more of it. You can use it for roadways through your swamps or your low areas. It dries out decently enough and it gives the ground some firmness. But the only thing is it just it will turn to mush if it's in a lowland and you can't use it very effectively. Then the best option I like to use for it is I just throw it on and burn it in my little fire ring here. So I pick it up, put it in a barrel, and then I'll dump it into the fire pit with all the slab wood, that the small chunks and then the oddball chunks all get thrown in there. I dumped a broke band on a bundle, so I burned the whole bundle just to get rid of it. Otherwise it sits around here. And then the least problem of byproduct is the slab wood. I just stack it in the racks and then I'll strap it with the bundle strapping, and then either sell it as firewood or people buy it for tree stands and fences and whatnot. But this is becoming a problem now because nobody even buys it anymore. So something like this, it's almost 4 foot by 4 foot of just cedar. This should be valuable. Used to always sell them, never have them around. I get $50 a bundle for them, but as of late, nobody even buys hardwood bundles or pine bundles. They just keep accumulating. I have over 40 bundles available, but they never seem to go anywhere. And most of this, I think, is because people are not, camping as much as they used to. They're also, with the insurance agencies and all that, they make it hard for someone to have a wood stove in their shops or their houses, so people are less likely to burn the slab wood anymore. The only good thing about the pine is people use it for making maple syrup, so I do get rid of some of it, but not like I used to. Only like 3 or 4 years ago I would never have any available. Now I just have tons of it, but I think most of that is because of insurance agencies cracking down on wood stoves and shops and not insuring properties that way, so people are less likely to burn it. Also, propane's a better alternative to firewood, so people just like to turn on the furnace and let it cook. They don't want to be stuffing the wood stove. But yeah, I wish more people would do campfires and even just have get-togethers and stuff and burn slab wood, because it would be nice to get rid of some more of it. But like I said, the good thing is there's people still burning maple syrup, and pine burns hot, so people use pine for making maple syrup, and I guess that's a good thing. But I used to get rid of it for animal bedding, but there's not as many people that take that either. So I just end up composting it. I don't waste it, but it'd be nice if this would get picked up and used for somebody's animals. There's people always worry about the sawdust being effective for hurting the animals. I mean, the only ones that hurt the animals is walnut and black cherry and whatnot, but that's if your animal eats it. Most of the time they don't even eat it, they just lay on it. But I've never had an issue with, I even put walnut with my cattle. That doesn't hurt them, but everybody worries about it. But I guess if you're not feeding your animal all the minerals they need, then they'll probably chew on it. So I can understand why people don't want to do it, but I don't see the problem with it. But it does get to be annoying that it doesn't get cleaned up as quick as it should for people that want it for bedding. So like when I'm sawing only pine, that stuff's great for animal bedding, but even then nobody seems to want it. So then I just end up composting it and bedding it with my own animals, and eventually it disappears or goes back onto the farm for later use. So I guess that's my little rant about wasted byproducts from the sawmill. There's also wood shavings, but those always sell because the shavings are fluffier and they soak up more water and urine from the animals, so that always sells. But the rest of it just doesn't want to go. So that's my rant, and hope you guys enjoyed it. But what do you guys do with your byproducts, or what do you think I should do with them?